What's up, guys? I'm going to do a quick video if I can before it gets dark here. It's actually darker than it looks. Sitting just perfect. And it's marked from the alignment. Just a quick start up and etc. Sorry I've been slacking on that. I have just been overwhelmed. What can I say? It's already warm, so 800 on the dot. Okay, I'll try and do a little action here with the hold the camera out here and maybe see if it's louder. I'm sure some of that's just the locker, you know. And let's see. Oh, there they are. Just for Lumpy. Or for anyone who loves that they torture me. Okay. Got to adjust the valves a little bit. Alright. When I turn, it's giving me occasionally like some, and not just the ratcheting, but like, it wants to, you know. The chirpage and all that, I understand that. That's normal. We'll try and go into fourth here. Here's third. And then if I feather it, I can get into fourth just like that. But when I'm trying to get off down the street, you know, and get out of everybody's way kind of thing, just seems to want to grind really bad. It's a lot better than it was yesterday. And like I said, that ping thing hasn't happened again. I think it's just the play, and whatever play is there in the rear end, it's probably due to the auto, or just, I don't know, maybe it's just tired or set up differently, like I said, for the auto, but I don't know. I'm not a drivetrain specialist, so but shifting, I've just kind of figured it out, you know. As I take off and then go into second or third, it's kind of like a clunk, clunk. Nothing major. You know, still got to clean up in here. There, when I try to turn, as I'm giving it gas, coming in the driveway, it's like, bum, 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 bum. Wants to jump out of, knock the clutch right out of my feet. It's weird, on occasions, just like before, when it's cooler, the idle will want to come up a little bit. I got some rattling in my, really quickly on the suspension. I believe a couple guys were asking me, the Old Man Emu's suspension is incredibly nice. It is, like Brandon said, pretty stiff. So when you come down off of bumps, it's pretty jarring. Not really any work. It was softer before, probably because everything was old and worn out. But my shocks never worked, so I bottomed out all the time on the bump stops and such. That isn't going to happen now, pretty sure. And the steering stabilizer, I've hit a couple of the normal bumps that I hit that, you know, that usually kind of jerk the wheel out of my hand, and it really does its job. The Old Man Emu stabilizer, it's keeping it from doing that quite a bit. I'm amazed at the difference. And my original Toyota stabilizer wasn't that bad, so that's it so far, and this is how it's running. No stain, even when I throttle it, so, no leaks, so far, so good, not even a drop. It's funny, that screwed up stripped oil plug is actually totally sealing. Actually better than my other one that's fine. So I'll still have to repair it, but before I leave for Arizona. But there's the suspension. I think once I figure out here that I'm not going to have any leaks, it's time to put my skid plate back on, and I just never put it back on because I was doing all the suspension stuff. Sounds pretty good. That little bit of rumble in the jungle, but nothing like before. Which is probably my crank being out of round and everything else that was going on there. So well, that's it so far. So good. My buddy that came by, he's an electronics master electrician or whatever, and he resoldered this clip in here. It just fell off when I was pulling the harness back last time. So that's my thermo temp time switch. Nobody seems to know what it does, but it's there, so it's obviously got some purpose. Probably something to do with lean and rich and so forth, so maybe it'll help my mileage a little bit. But anyway, that's the new look with the with that motor. And sorry, the fan's probably blowing in the mic. Motor's not, you know, it's a little rumbling, like I said, but nothing like before where it was trying to shake off the mount. And that's how it stands. Looking pretty good, I think. We'll see. Anyway, it's like I said, it's shifting, at least for now. Giving me trouble, you know, about 30% of the time. But I think it's just I'm figuring out how to trick it, you know what I mean? I'm going to probably switch to Redline for now. I want to get as much out of this trans as I can. You know, like I said, Guybo in the creek don't rise. I'll get to Arizona without any issues and, you know, share the persevering work I've tried to do, with share it with Pops and all that. Maybe I'll pull the hood and finally clean that while I'm out there. I started. What can I say? I'm pretty tired. I just didn't seem like a priority at the time. So, and yes, the stock airbox is back on. I've just gotten so many. There's so many conflicting opinions on that one. I don't know, but I'm just going to stick with the stock for now. I got the other one right over there. So, what a mess. That's next before I leave, where I'll never hear the end of it. And yeah, clutch fluid is not leaking or anything, so I'm not a drop. So definitely not the clutch. It's flywheel was done properly, and readjusted the pedal today. I had that guy adjust it for me, and I actually readjusted it back out. Well, adjusted the screw in there, the adjusting screw, back about 1/16 of an inch. It's amazing. It affects like about 3 inches there, or 2 inches, because it was the way he adjusted it. It was engaging, like not until the top, and now it's engaging just perfect, about 2 inches off the floor. And that's it for now. Sorry it's kind of long, but just wanted to share that it's running, and I meant to get video sooner. I'm sorry, but like I said, I've been a bit overwhelmed. Alright guys, now I'll show that. A couple extra inches, 1.5 inches or so more than the rear, and it just seems to be sitting just level. So for now I'm happy. I think the suspension still needs to, you know, soften up a little bit. It's a little stiff, but it's much better on some of the more radical bumps, you know, that bone-chilling kerplunkety clunk clunk crap that happens when your suspension's just fried. So you guys that are planning on doing it, it's worth it. I'll talk to you soon. 2:60, 6:89 on the clock.